Well, hey guys, welcome back to Route 66 Restoration. Back to working on the 57 again today. This is a part of the project I left a bit ago, and trying to fit this tail panel in here and get it lined up halfway decent. But come across the, this corner is rotted out, and it was rotted out quite a bit in the underside, the inner corner. So I had to cut this corner away to get in there to work at it. So what I'm doing now is trying to get it fit up the best I can. It is a project. I already started on the inside here, and then you can see where the patch comes around, right? And that's the patch we're looking at on the outside here. So I got to get it pushed into position, and then I'll get it welded in. So, but this for me is a monumental task. That's kind of why I walked away to do other things. You get frustrated with something, you move on to something you can do that you think you can do. Get a small win, anyways. So that's what I'm doing. I'll keep going here as we go along. So I got a few more tacks in there along this top piece here. You can see I'm trying to point right here, the tacks, and then I've cut part of the rusty away, and then what I'm going to do is actually this will probably go from the back side now. I'll work from the back side because I think it's easier to get to. But I've also cut a couple relief cuts in here. You can see there relief cuts, and then I'll just bend it around and weld her on. So that's part of forming this back corner. Alright, so now you can see that we're getting this formed around like it's supposed to be, following the form as close as we can, and then we'll get it. I found this piece is from what I cut out back there, but also for along this section here, I've made a little piece, just a piece of scrap that I had laying, and it'll be going here, right? And then it fits in, be welded up. Excuse me, I'm trying to get it. There we go. It'll be like that. We'll clamp it in place. We'll weld it, and then we'll bring another piece down to it to form it. The top section that's missing here will form all of that. So it's a process. It takes time to do this, but it can be done. I'm not the brightest in the bulb in the box, but hey, we get her done. So I'll bring it back along as we go here. Just wanted to get this tacked in there, and then she'll bend around like that quite easily. Actually, probably bring it up just a little bit. That's the way. And just clamp her in as she goes. Just keep making it. Well, I got a piece of steel here that I'm going to use, and basically this panel only comes to here, and then it joins to the outer panel. There's nothing that goes double on the inside past approximately this area, this line right here. So I don't have anything existing, right? So how am I gonna do this? So basically, what I'm going to do is, first of all, I'm going to establish my angle right there, right? And then I'm going to go under here, and I'm going to, well, actually, I'm going to lay it flat, because flat will work better. So, trace my line along that. So now we're gonna cut this. So handy dandy tin shears, and we're just gonna see the line. We're gonna cut along the line. And sometimes you have to cut in to relieve, right? So I'll finish the rest of this off camera, going from around here to here, right? And so then we'll match it. We'll make this mark, and then we'll make this mark. Okay? So I'll be right back. So I think that'll work. So let's see what we got. Get this cord out of the way here. All right. And we got this like this, right? Okay. So now we need to make our mark here. That's going to be a 90-degree mark up roughly. I'm just going to freehand it. All right. So this will give us that area, and then we're gonna come in here and we're gonna kind of freehand this, okay? Because let's see, maybe I can do it this way. Okay, that'll work too. See, there's no set way. You do what's best, works best for you. Okay, so there, I'm just drawing a witness line of where I'm actually going to cut it a little above here, probably, because I got to make this lip anyways, right? So I may just cut this up like this, straight up, and then I'll take this and we'll do it over. I'll whack it over the vise a little bit, and I think we'll end up with what we need. It'll fit. And then we can fade. You know, we can fade it. See how it fades here? We can fade it a little bit, and then probably replicate it. Pretty close. So let's see what we end up with.